Saltillo, Mississippi, just outside of Tupelo. I'm at a store literally called The Store. I'd heard the chicken here was really good, so I drove over. It just happened to be a Friday. I pull up, can't even get a parking spot. I finally get a spot and jump out, and the guy next to me walks up, and I say, "What's going on?" "Fish Friday," he says, matter of factly, kind of like I was supposed to know this, you know. I go in, and the line stretches all the way around the small eating area and back to the door. It's absolute organized chaos. There's a huge sign that says, "Mississippi Farm Raised Catfish." A guy comes out from behind the counter and yells, "If you're here for anything other than fish, you can come to the front of the line." No one makes a peep, including me. I decide right there on the spot, I'm going with a fish. You see, I'm from the Mississippi Delta. I grew up fishing in catfish ponds. I know a little something about fried fish. Let me tell you, this is some of the best I've ever had. I was really, really glad I made that split-second decision. And if you're in Saltillo on a Friday, well, consider yourself lucky. I'm in Saltillo, Mississippi. I don't even know what highway I'm on, but I'm at The Store, literally called The Store. And I've done a lot of gas stations in Mississippi. Outside of Buc-ee's in Texas, this is the busiest gas station I've ever been to. I've never seen a line like this at a gas station. And so I walk in, I came here for fried chicken. Somebody recommended, actually several people recommended this place for fried chicken. And I came in and I'm like, literally asking, I'm like, what the hell is happening? It's that busy. And everybody goes, "It's Fish Friday." Like, how do you not know this? This is the best fish in Mississippi. And it occurs to me, I'm from the Mississippi Delta, where we raise all this fish. And I have not yet judged fish on this show. So, I get fish. And I gotta tell you, it looks really good. Fish Friday. By the way, this is the two-piece plate. Two of the pieces were little, so they gave me 3. But it's like $7. I don't know how they can do Fish Friday that cheap, to be honest. So we're fixing to check this out. And I mean, it's just chaos. It's chaos. But the line moves really, really fast. And I mean, you're through the line just like that. But it's literally, so you go in, there's a line wrapped all the way around the inside of the building to the front door. It's crazy. It's good fish. I didn't get any hot sauce. I like my fish with a little hot sauce on it. They also did say this is Mississippi raised catfish. Very good. So I hadn't graded any or rated any catfish on here, but I've eaten a lot of gas station catfish. That's the best I ever had. Can't tell if these hush puppies are homemade or not. I think they are. Little onion. I'm not a big fan of crinkle cut fries, but with fish, it kind of seems like that's what you're supposed to get. I'm telling you, it's chaos. People pulling up behind me. But it's good. Hey, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
I'm pretty good. What's that?
Nice weather today, isn't it?
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Beautiful day. Good fish too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole damn traffic jam here, I'm telling you. All right, the hush puppies are not as good as the fish, but they're really good. I do believe they make these here, because if you buy the ones that are frozen, they're real dense, and that's not like that. I love fish. I love hush puppies. So I'm gonna grade the fish and hush puppies separate, because I only think that's fair. Because the fish, and a lot of people in this area have seen me do this before. If I start hitting in the high 8s unbelievable. I've only given 2 or maybe 3 out of 85 episodes. I've only had about 3 that were in the 9s out of 85. I give this an 8-9. Like, I can't quite give it into the 9s, but it's so good. I mean, they've beaten 90% of everything I've ever rated. Hush puppies, I give a 7-9. That's still a really good score. I mean, if they were a frozen hush puppy, it'd be like a 6. You know what I mean? They're still way better than man. This is so good. Love it. Do y'all want to just sit here and watch me eat this whole plate of fish here? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't dare me. That's so good, and I'm not sure that I can really get you guys to understand what all's going on behind me. It really is chaos. The store, Saltillo, Mississippi, just out, like, if you're in Tupelo and you hadn't driven over here to Saltillo to have the fish on Fridays, and you're missing out. Fish Fridays, 8.9, that's the score. Stafford Shirt and Gas Station Tailgate Review. I'll see you on the interweb. There's nothing in the world that I like better than bacon and lettuce and homegrown tomatoes. Up in the morning, out in the garden. Pick you a ripe one, don't get a hard one. We'll plant them in the spring, eat them in the summer. All winter without them is a culinary bummer. Forget about all the sweating and digging every time I go out and pick